To this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good afternoon and welcome to Bay Creek Park for the UPSL Premier Division match between Georgia Athletic SC and Atlanta City FC. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon as we prepare for action. Both of these teams are fighting with very different motives in mind as we get prepared for kickoff. We're going to take a quick look at the division table here and see what the story is to start this day out. Top spot will be the regular season champion and also earns a first round bye in the division playoffs. Overall, the top 7 spots will earn a place in the playoffs. The bottom 2 places in the division are set to be relegated to Division 1 for the fall season. And there will be 2 teams promoted from Division 1 to Premier for the fall season as well. Athletic come into this match looking to take another step toward a Premier Division playoff berth in their first ever season in the Premier Division, a feat so far only accomplished by Dalton United FC in their first season in the Premier Division. Right now, Athletic hang on to that last spot with several weeks to go. A win here could move them up the table pending other results this weekend. Atlanta City FC, on the other hand, have a very tough season so far. Just one season after winning the division playoff championship and earning a berth in the national playoffs. This season, they've had a number of setbacks, including losing Jaden Camus from the roster and both Jimmy Lee Noel and standout forward Thierry Jules on very lengthy suspensions. This has been a factor in finding City currently mired in a relegation battle at the foot of the table. But there's a few weeks to go, and their destiny lies within their own hands. So as we get ready for this matchup here in the Premier Division, we have a very experienced referee crew getting ready. The clubs will be marching out here shortly for the national anthem, and then of course the kickoff. So we will take a little break here before we get to that, and we'll be right back.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
And we're back here at Bay Creek Park in Loganville, Georgia, as the teams march out. You see here, Atlanta City will be in the white kit, coming out in a Georgia Athletic and their traditional home kit, the red and black bars. And we'll get going with the national anthem here before we cover more. All right, and as the players figure out how they're going to bump fists here and get things underway here, Atlanta City is going to go ahead and start that. We'll take a quick look at the lineups here. Georgia Athletic, mainly the same as what we've seen in previous games. We do have Valmore Kabillion. He's going to be in the center of attack there with Nazario and Barmio to the left of him. Kabillion has usually been coming off the bench with impact, and so that's one thing there. Also, Marquez, one of the defenders, is going to go from the bench today. They're going to go with a 3 back defenders, put 4 in the midfield, and then 3 attackers up front. Very interesting formation of 3-4-3 there. And of course they do, as we say, the subs there. William Marquez, usually a starter in defense, and also Fidel Imba, who's also an impact player that comes off a defender, who comes out and it's very much attacking, and I actually see him on the field there, so there's already been a change in the lineup there. Fidel, number 20, Mba, is there, starting for Georgia Athletic. And as we look at the Atlanta City, very, very young squad. Just so you'll know that it's largely an academy team. There are 4 16-year-olds in the starting 11, one 15-year-old, the number 7, Freddie Pano, who's going to be working on that right side, and starting for Atlanta City. So a very, very youthful squad. Basically, on paper, men against boys, but of course we know we don't play the games on paper. Here's the Atlanta City subs there. Again, no real surprises there. Joel Lucese may be an impact player coming in for the City subs. So it remains to be seen, what can this very, very young squad for Atlanta City do against a very, very experienced squad from Georgia Athletic. You get ready for kickoff here, and it will be Atlanta City that will be going from left to right in their white kits, as we mentioned before. Georgia Athletic, right to left. This is their home field.
Okay.
They must have won the City has won the toss and will start us out with the kickoff. And we are underway with Atlanta City getting us going here. We'll have to wait and see how both of these teams will approach this game. I know Atlanta City, with that youthfulness, there'll be a lot of energy, but what can they do against the experience here as we see them try to work it around the back. There, got Shamari Cover, is probably one of the more experienced defenders there for City. It's going to go out here for a Georgia Athletic throw. It's going to be taken by Diego Alvarado. Enter the midfielder Hernandez. He's bowled over. Be our first foul of the game. And Uworth Flowers there. That's probably going to be a key player for the number 20 player for Atlanta City in attack there. He's going to be the lone striker up front. As Georgia Athletic come down, Mba, like I say, he was listed as a sub, but he's starting here. He's coming in to the right. He's pulled down there, I believe, there by Gary Andy. He's going to go ahead and get a yellow card very, very early in this match. And Georgia Athletics going to be the first ones to have an opportunity to get something out of this match here. In a pretty good position. It's going to be Jean-Baptiste on the ball. He comes in to the middle there. Ball is, City's not clearing it too quickly here. It's going pretty fast, and it's that man Mba, the man I said that was going to be a substitute, has come on, and he has played a part in the first goal for Georgia Athletic. They really couldn't get anything done, Atlanta City, to get rid of that ball. Here it is. Baptiste comes in. Ball is dribbling around like a pinball. City not dealing with it very well, and Mba just turns and shoots. And we're back to live action here. And what a great start for Georgia Athletic, and a poor start for City. I mean, you wonder what's going to happen with a young team like that going down so early in minute 2. Away from home. And he's boiled over. I believe that's Infante that went down. Infante is the captain for Georgia Athletic today. And Hernandez is going to put it back into play with a free kick. Well, how does that change the match? Atlanta City is typically a very, very good, even with the youthfulness they have here. And there's the number 15, the 15-year-old Pato, bowled over there. Coming in, it's going to be a yellow card. It's going to be given to the captain, Infante, for the challenge there. The referee is not shy about starting off with a little bit of discipline here to keep things under control. But we saw already how these youngsters are getting into the meat of the action already. They don't seem to be scared or intimidated by the more experienced and older team of Georgia Athletic. Here we go. And it dribbles out. It's going to be clear by Georgia Athletic. I believe that was Jean-Baptiste who took the free kick. Shamari Cover couldn't get that going through. Now there's a counterattack by Hernandez trying to get down to Mbamio down this left side. Mbamio's not going to catch it before it goes into touch. That will be Atlanta City throw in. So Georgia Athletic going ahead before the game could even settle a little bit. I think the only bright side that City can look at here is it's very, very early in the match. There's plenty of football to go here as Georgia Athletic challenge and put it out for another City throw. Cover is going to take this throw. Again, trying to get to the 15-year-old Pano. Very lively down that middle. But it's Athletic that comes away with it, trying to get it down the middle. It's going to be a foul call. They are against Atlanta City. It'll be a free kick to Athletic. And Gutierrez is going to put it back into play here. One of the leaders in the Athletic defense. Been a rock-solid defender for Athletic all season. Puts it in long down towards the penalty area. And a shot goes high and over. I believe that was the number 5 player. I don't see him on my list here. We'll take another look of this, and it's again, they had another opportunity to get something in, and it was long shot in there, and he took it first time, got under it a little bit. Back to live action. City trying to put it back into play. There's Cover trying to come into the middle. Brian Mahay taken back by Athletic. Hernandez on the ball, challenged by 2 City players. Unsuccessful, and their challenge is going to be a foul. Hernandez is probably, much like he's been in the past, pretty much the engine in that midfield for Athletic. Come down this right side. Ball hits and goes out. Victor Seuss, another stalwart in the defense for Athletic. He's going to take the throw himself and try to get it in hand. Marco Yoris. I didn't think I had his name, but he is in here. Apologize to the viewers. And Bog getting up. It's going to be okay. We'll have another free kick for Georgia Athletic again in a very similar situation as before for the goal. I think a City's going to have to not only just mark up well against a larger side that Athletic is, but make sure that they can efficiently clear the ball if necessary. is Joris on the ball. He's going to put it in. Down, it just goes out. It was touched, though, by a City player, so it will be a corner kick. And I think I gave the wrong name earlier for Joris. So I apologize for that. Marco Joris, number 5 for Athletic. It's been very useful so far down here, but it's going to be an end swinger here for this opportunity. Coming in, tipped over, goes out. It's going to be a goal kick. And there is a player down. He's getting up, though, now. It's very slow to get up. Take a quick look at what happened there. Comes straight in. Just tipped over, a little collision. Biggie. And we'll get the play back underway with a goal kick. It'll be Charlie Velasquez for City. It's the first time I've seen him in the starting position there. Again, very, very youthful player. He's a 16-year-old goalkeeper. Challenge here. Cleared nicely by City. Trying to get it through. There's Pano, the 15-year-old coming through the middle now. Trying to get it down the middle. It's going to be a foul call. I think the referee was going to see if he could get an advantage there, but didn't develop, so he did call for the foul. Very good refereeing there. Pano took a little bit of a knock. He's going to be slow to getting up. He looks like he'll be okay, though. It's going to be a little painful. Hernandez helping him up from Athletic. Sportsmanship. And we'll get ready to put it back into play as Ash Dawan going to put this in. Goes long, chooses long. Headed out. And down and away. It's going to be a corner kick, though. Looks like Pano's going to take that in. It's an opportunity for Atlanta City now. What can they do? 11 minutes in, and it's still kind of even right now. That goal is kind of a lapse in the defense for City that allowed that in. But here's the in swinger coming in, just headed back out. It's going to be another corner kick here. Another in swinger. Coming in high, over the top, over everyone. And unfortunately, that's going to go out for a goal kick from the City point of view. Fortunate for the Athletic point of view. So still early on, Georgia Athletic take a very, very early lead in the second minute off of a free kick. A play where City had trouble not only marking up, but trying to clear the ball out, and Fidel Mba was able to slot that in for a very valuable 1-0 lead. Long, long kick down the middle. Mba had Nazario. Oh, he has it now. Oh, maybe he loses it. Had 2 cracks at it, but couldn't do much with it. There's Pano again, very much, looks like he has a roving position. He's going over to the left side. As Infante is going to shelter the ball out. Mba, turn nicely to Batista, back to Infante. Long down the middle there, but it's taken by City. It's going to be a foul by Athletic on City. City will have a free kick here. Dewan's going to probably, he's going to take this again. Referee's asking for a little space from Joris. City try to get down this left side, cutting in. He goes down. Goes down kind of maybe a little too easy. He was maybe trying to draw the penalty as he went around that corner here. It's a little slow to getting up. See if we can see what happened here. As he goes down to his left side, he's got Victor Seuss on him. Victor Seuss puts a hand on him, but then he just goes down. I think it was too easy from the referee's point of view. He took the goal kick a little too early. He's going to have him retake that goal kick. Looks like City has settled down a little bit, but I was going to allude to earlier. City very good in attack, even with this young club, but have had a suspect defense this season. Pano doing really well to get in the penalty box here. He's got two athletic players sheltering him out. Here's Shamari coming into the middle. Now he's got a shot from the side. Oh, gosh. Very, very close to getting something done there. We'll take another look at it when we get an opportunity. It's going to be a corner. It took a touch from an athletic player coming in. I didn't quite see who took that shot. But it was a good opportunity. Another in-swinger. Headers out by athletic. Not as too far. Tried to get it back in, Shamari. And finally, Mba gets it out for a Atlanta throw here. Pano gets it in. Mejia, back to Mejia. Goes out. It's going to be athletic. Comes off Atlanta City player after a little bit of ping pong action there with the ball. Back and forth. See if we can take a quick look at this as they prepare for this. He gets around here, and Shamari slots it through the middle. Coming in, just gets a little wide with it. But very, very close to an equalizer there for Atlanta City. As I say, they've settled down. They've gotten more and more attacking. That's their best defense, too, is City, is to keep possession, try to press their defenders back in their own one. Here's a looping ball. Very easy for Akari to take. Here's Joris. Again, finds Hernandez. Hernandez tries to loft it up over to Mbamia. Mbamia's got a little space on his left side. He's got a little help in the middle as well. Hernandez tries to get it through, but it's cut out by City. And here they come down this right side. Pano down this right side. Try to use his speed. Knocked down pretty heavily there by Gutierrez. He's going to get. We'll take a look at that in a second. It was a very, very hard challenge. I don't think there was any malice to it. It was just a very hard shoulder charge, but it seems to have knocked the wind out of him. Let's try to take another look at here as he tries to kick the ball past, and I think that's the whole thing. He took the man out deliberately instead of playing for the ball. And so the young 15-year-olds had a lot of physical contact today. He's going to have a very, very tough time physically dealing with the larger lads that he's playing against. I think he had the wind more or less knocked out of him here. He's going to need a moment to collect himself, but I think he's going to be just fine. Although the referee is going to call for the trainer to come over, and that'll give us an opportunity to look at that again, maybe in slow motion here. Here we go. As he comes up. Yeah, he kind of bowled him over. And the fact that he went after the man and the ball had gotten through, that is going to be the decision from the referee, and I believe a correct one. go back to that earlier chance, too, that City had just on the edge there. When that ball came through, Pano got it over. Shamari gets it square. Nice little shot. And that could easily have been an equalizer for Atlanta City. Now we're about ready to get back to action. And Ash Dewan's going to try to get something here. Pretty good position here for Atlanta City for this free kick. Plenty of white shirts forward. Two-man wall for Atlanta's Athletic. Coming in the middle, goes through. Infante, I believe, cleared that out. Gotten to Kabilia. Over to Mbamio. Pano's ready to come back in, I believe. Mbamio's trying to work his way through. It's going to be kicked out by Shamari Cover. Mbamio with the throw in over to the Baptiste. Alvarado back to Gutierrez, back to Alvarado. Skips through the challenge from Pano. Looking to curl it in. I think he was looking for Mba to make that run from the right side, and they weren't on the same wavelength there, and it just drops nicely for Velasquez. Velasquez kicks it down the middle. Alvarado tries to stick it through, but unable to do so. Infante back to Akari. Back to Infante. And Seuss down the left side to Mba. Mba gets it taken off of him, but it's going to be an athletic throw. Very good back and forth action. These teams are playing to get something out of this game here. Seuss, nice little move to come across the back here. Over to Infante, over to Alvarado. Down the middle, Hernandez now. Baptiste. Over to Seuss. Down the line, trying to get it to Mba. Working as sort of a wing back there. Here come Atlanta City, down the other way. Trying to get through the middle to UF Flowers. Has it taken off of him. It's going to be cleared by Infante. Down to Mbamio. Mbamio's going to try to work his way through. Nice little give and go there with Joris. It's going to be kicked out there. Nice little tackle. That tackle from Jean-Baptiste. But it will be an athletic throw-in. 21 minutes in. We're getting towards the middle part of the first half. We'll have Alvarado take this throw-in. Very deep inside. Tries to turn. It's going to be it's offside. And I think Mba was trying to say it's off a throw-in. You can't be offside, but referee was indicating he's straight in after the throw-in into an offside position before the ball was played to him, I believe. Hope I'm describing that correctly. If I'm wrong, I'm sure the chat will correct me. So Charlie Velasquez is going to put this back into play. Come down the left side for City. Oh boy, taken off. Oh, Jordan trying to get in. He's going to get good coverage by City, but the ball is still in danger, but just did take off of him. I don't know. I think Jordan might have hesitated a little too much. Maybe should have taken a shot earlier, had an opportunity to put a second up there for Athletic. But it is just a throw-in. Baptiste trying to get it through just a little high. Mba's going to save it, though. Tries to flick it over into the penalty area. It's going to be cleared. And City is going to come away with it. Here's Darwan. Trying to switch fields. Alvarado, those saw that coming. Trying to get a Kabillion down the middle now. Fighting off. Goes down. It's going to be a foul call. Other chance, I believe, if I get an opportunity. Cover's going to take it very long down the left side, down the middle here. Defender's trying to, Shot blocked. Going to come the other way from Athletic. Seuss came in hard. Ball goes off of him and goes out for a City throw, I believe. Actually, I'm wrong. It's going to be an Athletic throw. And it's going to be asked to take it again. It's straight a little further than where the ball went out. It's a very common tactic of players to take a few steps forward. But we're back at it now. Mbah just loses it out of bounds. Going to be going back to City for their throw. Yeah, and just as we said here, the City player tried to go a little bit further for the throw in. A little messy play on the left side, but it's come away with Atlanta City with an opportunity into the box. Clubbed in, oh, and just at the last minute was able to be ferried out. It will be a corner kick, though. We'll take another look in a moment after this corner. But another very good opportunity for Atlanta City to come down the middle. It was just some desperate defending there by Georgia Athletic to keep that ball from going in. They still lead 1-0. We're going to have a right-footed in-swinger coming in, cleared out by Mbah, back the other way, and it's going to be too high. But we'll take another look at that other opportunity before the free kick, goal kick rather. Very good move down the left side. Athletic in pretty good spot, but the player came down the middle unmarked and could have wreaked havoc there. Could have wreaked havoc there for Atlanta's, Georgia Athletic rather. So we get ready for Akari's goal kick here. Goes long again down the midfield. Mbah gets ahead on it. Atlanta City's going to come away with it. Down this right side, Pano. He's recovered from his little injury earlier. Pushed down, but it's still with Atlanta over to cover. Back to the middle. And it's going to rest with Akari very simply there. Atlanta City have been heavy coming down this right side, putting a lot of responsibility on the 15-year-old Pano. But here come Mbamio, and Georgia Athletic is taken away by City rather. Down the middle, he's got a spot, and Akari comes out just in time to snag that. He's come off worse for the wear, unfortunately, though. He's in a little bit of a collision, nothing intentional, I'm sure. Here it is. Mbamio tries to get that through, and then City come back on the break with Flowers. Ball just skipped away from him at the last minute. Otherwise, he could have had an opportunity there to get it. But while they're doing that, we'll go back. I think we missed one other opportunity that for Atlanta City, and it's off of this corner kick. Kind of an in-swinger there, headed up there, and just a little too high. Got a little bit under it. Couldn't keep it down. And it is interesting, though. I mean, Georgia Athletic, more experience, solid club coming up from Division I from last season, won Division I, the Division I title. Atlanta City won the playoff title in the Premier. And City, despite their youth, really taking it to Athletic from an attacking point of view. They've had more of the opportunities despite the youth that you see out there. They're not playing like they're intimidated or scared at all. And so it really is something else. Here's Kabillion down this right side. He's got Mbamio coming down the middle. Mbaz down the middle. He tries to scoot around. Goes down. But it's going to be a City throw from that. Pavilion stays down. AR wants him to come back to where the ball went out again. And here we go down this left side. It's going to be a foul this time. I think the referee's going to indicate it for Atlanta City. Simply put it back into play. Down this right side, there's Baptiste. Over to Culver, can he get in? He cannot. A little bit of careless play there. Again, that is, if there's going to be a weakness to the City strategy and play, it is defense. And they have to be very careful against a club that is as solid as Athletic, strong in attack with Mbamio, who's going to be challenging for the Golden Boot this season. You don't want to give them too much of an opportunity. You have strong presence there in the middle of attack with Kabillion. Mba, the attacking defender. Nice flick in by Mbamio, coming down, cover, trying to get it and clear it before he's closed down. Done very well, Pano. Excuse me, here's Pano, down this left side. Coming through the middle, Baptiste, cover. Down the middle, Pano again. Seen a lot of the ball in this game. Cuts across the middle. Will he get a shot off? He's ferried out. It's going to be called foul on Baptiste as he came across. Maybe used a little too much of the body against him. So it is going to be another decent opportunity for City. Again, very much the attacking team in this first half. And that's by design. Coach Johanan, he's designed a team to be very forward and attacking. It's their way of defending. And that's what protects their defenders. Keeping that possession and keeping the attack, trying to keep their defenders on their back foot. Swing it in nicely and comfortably taken by Akari and goal for Athletic. Not a bad opportunity from the free kick, but comfortably taken by Athletic. Take a look when we get an opportunity. Kabillion is going to fight for this in the middle. Oh, almost a little bit of a lazy little back pass to his keeper. A little trouble trying to get that ball back out. And unfortunately, Dawan couldn't keep that in. It's going to be back in. Baptista was going to take it. I think Alvarado is going to actually do the throw in. He seems to be their throw-in specialist on this side of the field. Back says the referee to this proper spot. Mbamio, nice turn. Couldn't keep possession though. It's going to come the other way from Atlanta City. Can they do a little bit of a break? This is their game. Tries to flick it through. Seuss is equal to the challenge. It's going to go out for a athletic throw. Came off the City player. Coming into Baptiste in the middle. Baptiste surrounded by 3 white shirts. Cleared by Seuss. Down to Kabillion. Collision there. And it's going to be a foul charged against City. Another free kick for Athletic. Taken quickly by Baptiste. I think a little too quickly. It's going to be retaken. Third minute, Georgia Athletic. That early 2-minute goal, the goal that separates these two sides at this moment. Atlanta City, arguably more of the attacking team so far. It's a long clearance. Not well executed by Athletic. It's going to be a throw-in. Taken by City. Done. Cleared long. Gary Andy, I think, is trying to get through there. A lot of hands on Hernandez there. And he's going to be called for the foul. Sorry, that's Jefferson Diaz, rather. A little hard to see the numbers on those white shirts. Might get a few names wrong. I apologize in advance. Long free kick taken by Hernandez down the middle. Bamio trying to chase it down. Shamari Cover just knocks it out. Helps City reset a little bit. Very entertaining game from both clubs. Like I say, there's a lot at stake here. City in more of the desperate position, being in the relegation place at the moment. Plenty of football left to go, and I'd mentioned about the suspensions on 2 of their players. I'll give more information about that soon here. But right now, Alvarado's trying to go in short, taking short to Mbamio. Back to Alvarado. He's going to go into the box now. Tries to get in, Bob. Try to get his second there because Kabillion couldn't get a hold of that one to do anything with it. You know, go back to that other chance before this one. It was the free kick for City. Tried to get it there, but expertly taken that by Arcari. City get back into play here. And it's going to be another foul. Another free kick for Georgia Athletic. Another opportunity. Some of their big players down that middle. Kabillion is up there. Bamio. Mbaz there. Here comes Victor Seuss. A lot of hefty bodies there for Athletic as Baptista gets set to take this. And we're going to get a yellow card for the Atlanta City player who refused to move back the 10 yards. It's easy to tell on a gridiron here. He's 9 yards back. The referee is trying to explain it to him. But that's a needless yellow card there. And Baptiste's ball comes in. It goes too high. Going to go out. While we're doing that, we look at the other opportunity that came there. There's been plenty of them. This is one's for Georgia Athletic. Alvarado's coming in. And Bob tries to get his foot on it. Unfortunately, Kabillion couldn't get on the end of it to tap it in. But again, City had a lot of trouble trying to clear the ball out, which gave Athletic a couple of shots at it. Luckily for City, they weren't able to get it on frame there. Went out. And whoa, that was a half chance that almost went in. Although to be fair, I think Velasquez had it covered. It's just one of those things, though. 37th minute. City get back into play here. Down. Oh, and it's just taken off of him. A City with a chance for a break. Nice move coming through the middle. He's got a back pass to the left side. Trying to get it through. That's Brian Mejia. The good moves in the middle. Oh, Dewan tried to get that, but unable to get it. Now it's at Athletics' chance to counterattack. Coming down the middle is Joris. Stopped by Atlanta City. But they look to reset. Now they're going to try to come back down. That's their mode of operation. And clicked out by Infante. Finally get a break to reset there as we look past the umbrellas. Get in Brian Mejia. Pano, who's been a critical young player down this left side. And oh, he goes down a little bit late there. The challenge, I don't think he even touched him. And I think he was trying to draw a penalty kick. And that some of the Athletic players are asking for a yellow for a dive. And I can't say that I disagree with that. that possibility there. Let's see if we can. Well, there's an injured player down. As he comes through the middle here, Brian Mejia gets it back to Pano. Pano tries to come across. Baptiste goes in there, and Baptiste was going to take him out, or challenge for the ball, I should say, and he didn't go in on the challenge. I think he just realized where he was, and he said, it's not worth the risk. But I think Pano was dedicated to going down, anticipating the contact that never came. And the referee, he didn't give a card, but he saw through the acting a little bit there. Oh, nice little move by Capillion down his right side. Quick feet for a young, big guy. Knocked off the ball fairly, says the referee, coming back the other way. Very wasteful pass down the middle. Not much support there to connect to. Here comes Hernandez down the right side. Is Capillion onside? He was, but he was not able to catch up with that ball. So it'll be another opportunity for City to get back into play here. They still trail 1-0, 40th minute, getting close to halftime now. And Vasquez sliced that, I think, went out. Cover could not get onto the end of that before it went over the touch. Alvarado's going to get it back in for Athletic. Tries to go down the line. Trying to get to Mbamia. They're battling for that ball near the corner flag. And it's going to go out for a corner kick. Successfully fought out by Mbamia. Jean-Baptiste was doing his best to try to ferry that out, but couldn't get it for the goal kick. So it'll be a corner here. Baptista for Athletics going to put this in an in-swinger. Is coming in high, headed out by Atlanta City. It's going to come back. Hernandez gets it back to Baptista. Tries to turn back towards the left. It is put out by Shamari Cover. Be a throw in. Alvarado to Baptista. It's going to go through. Shamari Cover almost completes the move around him, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. Velasquez. 42nd minute. Georgia Athletic trying to snag a second goal before the half to really take command. City have had their opportunities, and like I say, they've been doing more of the attacking. Long ball down the right side, trying to get to Pano. And he kind of fumbled out by Akari, but he successfully gets it on down, and Atlanta and Athletic did remain remain in possession of it, and of course the foul on Baptista is going to give them a free kick. Didn't know if he was going to try to give him a yellow or not, but he did not. Here's Gutierrez. I go to the other side to Victor Sus. Put back to Yordis, but now taken by Atlanta City. Cleared high, trying to get the Capillion down this right side. A little isolated on the right side, but he does earn a throw in right in front of the City bench. And it'll be Victor Seuss with the throw in. And Capillion goes down. Didn't see much contact. I wonder if he may have come down kind of awkwardly on his leg. Let's see, he might need a moment to. He goes in. Yeah, I think he more or less twisted his ankle or knee. Here come Georgia Athletic coming through the middle. Yardis tried to get it through. He's going to take a shot himself, I think. Tries to get back, taking a lot of time, but a lot of City players are there. It's going to be a foul. He just couldn't get his foot wrapped around it. He made a couple of good turns. I thought he was going to pull the trigger, but he never did, and that gave Atlanta City an opportunity to get that ball out of there, and it was fouled in the process. So it's going to be Shamari Cover is going to put it back into play here. Long clearance down the middle, way down. Here comes Infante. He's going to kick it. He's caught in possession, and it's going to dribble in. It's going to be a goal. Uworth Flowers took advantage of a slow move by Infante. I don't think Infante knew the challenge was coming behind him. I'm not sure if anybody was getting with him. Let's take another look at that. Oh, we're going to have to look at that again at the halftime. Oh, they were really doing it. But he was really slow to get a hold of that. I think it may have been that the ball was bubbling up a little bit for him. And so that's going to be right near the half, too. It's going to be 1-1 to City. I'm sorry, but get the full replay, but we'll try to get that for you on the highlight show. We'll be easily able to get that. You can also run it back on YouTube, obviously, to see what happened. But it was a long clearance. Uworth Flowers with a long ball down the other side. The ball bounced. And I think Infante was going to try to just tap it back to his keeper, but he was not able to really get a good controlled hit on it. And Flowers just came in, took it off him, and clicked it over the goalkeeper, and it was nothing they could do but watch it dribble into the back of the net. And just like that, it is 1-1, as I belatedly put in the score there on the game clock. We are in extra time. What a great goal for Atlanta City at the time it does go into the half. But we do have a corner kick here for Cabillion tries to get in. Off the goalpost for the American football goalpost, that is. That was an unorthodox clearance, but it works. Here goes City again, time to get down. As Pano, he's got help in the middle, tries to come across, he goes down again. Again, a little too easily, but here come Atlanta City again. Tries to click it through. Oh, high boot there from Victor Seuss, and it's going to be a straight red. It's in the box. That's going to be a penalty as well. Can you believe it? Right? It's in extra time. Unbelievable. They were coming back the other way. He clicks it over. Oh, yeah, very high boot there. And he gave the referee no choice but to show red there. That's an automatic red that you have to give for something like that. Let's see if we can look at it in slow motion here. As you see, comes in, high boot, studs high. And really giving the referee no choice but to show red there. And Atlanta City, who gave up a goal in the first 2 minutes to Athletic, they drew equal right at the 45-minute mark. And now they can go ahead with a penalty try here. It's going to be Gary Andy, good dead ball specialist for Atlanta City. The Akaris making themselves look big here. And here we go. Stutter step. Oh, and he just missed it. He just missed it. He took the stutter step and couldn't even get it on frame there. And that's going to be it for the half. But here it is again. We'll take another look at the attempt. He does a little stutter step. And I'm not sure if he just really just didn't get a hold of it, but he might have put himself off with it. So it's going to remain 1-1 as we go into the half. And so we'll take a break ourselves here. Let you get your drink and whatnot, and we'll be back in 15.
Hey, Coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States, Trinidad, Belize, Costa Rica.
If you would like to contact us, you can stop by our office that is located at 3048 Miller Road in Lithonia, Georgia. You can feel free to give us a call at 770-323-1111 or send us an email at info@mycaribship.com.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States, Trinidad, Belize, Costa Rica.
If you would like to contact us, you can stop by our office that is located at 3048 Miller Road in Lithonia, Georgia. You can feel free to give us a call at 770-323-1111 or send us an email at info@mycaribship.com.
All right, the teams are starting to come back onto the field for the second half, and before we got to kickoff, I wanted to go over a few of the key moments from the first half, particularly the equalizer, which we did not see earlier. That we didn't see the replay earlier. Wanted to get an opportunity to check that out now, and it does show the contrast here. You see UF Flowers just charging at the ball. Unfortunately for Athletic, Infante did not notice that there was somebody come up behind him, and I'm thinking that his teammates kind of let him down on that. He's going to rely on his keeper, Akari, and even Alvarado was there. They needed to be communicating with him heavily to make sure that he knew that there was a threat and that he could maybe clear the ball instead of trying to play it back to the keeper. But here we are getting ready for the second half to start. And it's going to be Mbamio is going to kick it off for us as we get going. Wait for the referee to make sure everything is ready to go. It's 1-1. We've had a missed penalty. We've had a red card. That's another thing that's going to be a key element as the whistle goes for the second half to start. But Georgia Athletic are going to start this half with 10 men. So you do wonder what's that going to do for the complexion of this game. That red card happened right before the half as Batista takes on the ball in the midfield. Atlanta City's going to have that advantage. Mba here to get it through. That was Juris getting it back to Batista. Here's Ferrer. Haven't seen much of him on the ball. Gets their errant pass back to City. Hernandez fighting for the ball in the midfield. He comes away with it, trying to get it down to Mbamio. Mbamio down this left side. It's going to be ferried out by these City defenders. But an errant pass gives it right back to Atletico. Is going to be a throw in. As Hernandez wins the throw in there. Alvarado is going to take that for Athletic. So it's hard to say what's going to happen in the second half. Atlanta City is going to have the advantage. And again, referee is asking them to go back to the area where the ball went out for the throw-in. Throw-in a little bit weak. It's going to be cleared out by Atlanta City. Coming down to the left side here. Able to do much with it. Mba. Again, that physical advantage that Athletic has on them could be used against them, even though they're a man down. There's Andy giving it back in. Over to Dewan. Down the middle, but it's going to be taken by Athletic, coming back the other way. They don't appear to be playing a man down at the moment. Hernandez is fouled. Or no, it's going to be a throw. It's going to be a throw. Apologize for that. So far, Alvarado with a quick throw here. Flicks it over to Ferrer. But they lose possession. Here comes Atlanta City with a chance to counterattack. They have a man advantage, but a poor ball down the middle. It's going to be ruled a handball on Mba. There's Gary. Again, coming down to Diaz, trying to get around this left side. Diaz maybe been pulled out. Nice shoulder charge at City, but Infante strong to get through that. He's going to be fouled as he goes down heavily there. Referee's going to stop play here for a second. Check on Infante here. He's going to be okay. He's getting up. And Akari is going to put the ball back into play. I could not see if there were substitutes that came on, and I will deal with those as we discover them. Kind of went off. A couple of players stood off that ball, which gave Atlanta City a chance to get the ball back. A little challenge there. It's going to go a foul against Athletic. Another chance for City, and a little handbags here between the two players. Nothing much there. Temper's getting a little bit frayed a little bit. And don't think Dewan is happy with the way the challenge went down, and Athletic player was going to help him back up, but I don't think he appreciated the interaction there. But it was over as soon as it started, and we're ready to get back in action. Free kick for Atlanta City. He's going to go down deep, long, down the middle to no one in particular. It's going to be Mbot. It's going to get it quickly back to Akari, who clears it long, and Bamio trying to keep it in. He does, but it's going to only go back as far as Baptiste in the back line for Atlanta City. Here's Velasquez. As Atlanta City try to work it out the back. Back to Velasquez. Now he's going to go down long. Get the ball out of danger. Infante, Gutierrez tried to come over the back. A little handsy. And there was a push and a push back here. Yellow card. And I think if Infante has a yellow, I think. Both players got a yellow. And I'm not sure. Yeah, he's showing red. That's going to be another red card for Athletic. It was kind of needlessly done. Not sure. It was a long ball down the middle. And there was a foul on Atlanta City. And then he pushes him. Referee saw it. And the rest is history. So Infante, the captain, gets his marching orders. That's going to be the second red card. For Georgia Athletic. Then now they're down to 9 men. And this is just the start of the second half. So and that was a needless red card. Card given for something like that. It was he had already gotten the favor of the foul call. All he had to do was put it back into play, but he decided to put his hands up, and his ball is down there. And Georgia Athletic actually had an opportunity there, despite the two-man disadvantage. Ball goes out into the bleachers. Gonna have somebody go help them out. Meanwhile, they'll get a replacement ball. It's going over the bleachers here at Bay Creek. Gives a chance to say thank you to one of our sponsors, Ballistic Sportswear, who outfit ASMG with our uniforms as play begins to come back. Ferrara back to Alvarado. Alvarado to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to go down this long left side to Mbamio. And Velasquez able to pick it up, get it back into play for Atlanta City. Mbamio putting pressure on, and it's paid off. As Georgia Athletic, despite the two-man disadvantage, are not having any problem putting pressure on Atlanta City at the moment. And I believe we're going to see our first substitution for Athletic today. I think that's Joris is going out. We'll see who comes in. Here's Georgia Athletic with the throw in. Play resumes. City getting attack into the attack mode. They get a foul. Now, what would they do here? Does it come down? Gary Andy pushes it back through the middle to Ralda. Brian Ralda over to Dewan. Dewan goes to the right side to cover. Back to Dewan and back to Ralda. Whips it in, Andy does. It goes straight to the keeper. He's able to do his job and get it cleared pretty quickly. And here's Mbamia is isolated by himself, was not able to keep it in bounds though. Goes out for a City throw. Another sponsor for us, Images Frozen in Time Photography. They do all of our match photography and help with our video coverage of the UPSL games. Atlanta City. It's going out. It's going out without a lot of pressure there, and I'm not sure at the moment. Atlanta City is not really taking advantage of the two-man advantage, but here they are coming down this left side. Got Jefferson Diaz coming over to Gary Andy, tries to get it through the middle. Oh, this is not cleared correctly, but Dewan put his hands on the defender for Athletic, and it's going to be a foul. And so Athletic will put it back into play. Akari. I'm sure they're going to maybe take their time a little bit. Try to maybe eat up some of this clock. You're two-man disadvantage. Okay, no, UF Flowers trying to get through. He's gone down. The attacker couldn't quite see who that was. Oh, nice string shot, but it's blocked by Mba before it could get to the keeper. And City, it's like they're trying to establish some type of attack. They're down in the attacking area, but they've lost a little cohesion. And it goes into Dewan. Dewan tries to get it through the middle. Oh, he's got it at the top of the key. Ball is bouncing around. Oh, it's cleared. Brian Mejia had an opportunity just inside the penalty area, but couldn't get his shot on target there. And Athletic were able to clear it eventually. So the danger has been quelled, and I've said that they haven't been able to put much of an attack together after the second red card, but they had just then. And if they start to click, they might be able to take full advantage of their two-man advantage and maybe get maximum points here. City, Georgia Athletic, of course, they're going to fight that. And here we go down the left side again. Got Gary Andy coming down into the middle for Mejia. Off to the right side to Pana. Flips it over. Nicely done and expertly done. He's been dispossessed, though. He's crowded by Athletic players. But what a very nice move he made just to get into the threatening area. And now Athletics doing the same thing. But here comes City back the other way. Oh, just over the bar from a shot. There a lot of action there in a short period of time. But it comes to nothing as looks like Athletic was about to try to get on a break there, but City was able to get a shot off just over the bar, ended on top of the net. And here come Atlanta City. Again, Gary coming down this left side, trying to slide in Ralda, but Ralda's unable to do so. Cleared by Athletic. Her Menendez is there. A little contact there, but Atlanta City comes away with it. Here's Pano. Very active all day. Offsides is Ralda. And that's going to be free kick the other way for Athletic. 59th minute. Plenty of time for both of these teams, but Athletics is going to be a hard road and an uphill battle. The two-man disadvantage, but honestly, they haven't looked like they've been disadvantaged right now. They've had opportunities up front with them, Nazario, and they've held pretty strong in the back as well. And here come Athletic again with possession, trying to get it through the other way. But City wrestle control away. Mejia trying to settle it down. He's got it over to Shamari Cover. Cover gets it over to Pano. Good moves with his feet. Cut out by Athletic. It's going to be a throw-in for Atlanta City. So interesting start to this. Very, very different from the first half. First half was back and forth action. Atlanta City more or less dominated the attacking part of it, but ended 1-1, and ball in is going to be taken by Akari. He's going to easily. And here come Athletic again. Not a lot of, I mean, they have a disadvantage, but they're finding space fairly easy. Here's Mbamia one-on-one. And Baptiste is able to wrestle control away from that, but it's coming back right back in. Baptiste, he's got space. A lot of standing around from Atlanta City. Baptiste still open. Still trying to get in. Dribbles it out. What's the call going to be? Is it going to be a corner kick? Saw a lot of action there by Athletic. It is going to be a corner kick. It's shaking up City player. Referee's going to check on him. But Coach Johanan has got to be a little concerned about City and the lack of closing down Athletic when they're on the ball in possession, especially in the final attacking third where they are now. We're going to have an in-swinger with the right foot, driven in low. I think that's taken all the way out. It looks like William Marquez has come on for Atlanta's, Georgia Athletic. It's the one that tried to knock that on, but unable to do so. Is cleared, but it's going to come back towards them. I see Tomas Jimenez back, long shot. From there, Tomas Jimenez coming in as a substitute. He's now coming in for Athletic. And take another look at that when we get an opportunity. I don't want to miss any of the action here. City looking to put the ball back into play. Velasquez is going to be put back into play by the fullback, Valverde. But only as far as Athletic again coming back the other way with some strength and gusto. There's an Athletic player down. He's getting back up. There's Jimenez, the substitute, coming on. He's trying to fight for the ball over here. But unfairly so, says the referee, against Gary Andy. And he puts it back into play quickly down to Mejia. He's looking to go back in. Lazy pass, and it's taken by Athletic. Again, City not taking care of proper possession now. It's being pushed down by Gary Andy. Is going to be, he's pushed it away. Alexis Ferrer is like, where's the yellow card for this? The referee's going to go have a word with Gary Andy. To be honest, I don't think the referee saw Andy kick the ball away as he was preparing for the free kick. It's a small thing here, but I think it's the principle. It's like Mba's going to take this. Georgia Athletic. Long, deep ball. Jimenez takes a hold of it, but he's out wrestled by Gary. And it's going to be kicked out for a goal kick. And take a look at that other opportunity from earlier. Long shot put up in the air there. And why not take a stab from long distance? You're 2 men down. You might as well give it an opportunity to get a goal, especially if you can get a goal and put your team ahead. Then you can really hunker down and protect the lead if possible. Atlanta City have looked sluggish ever since Athletic had gone down 2 men. Athletic have picked up the pace, and here they are again with the possession. Batista coming in, trying to get Mbamio involved in the action. Here's Ferrer. Back in, an errant pass gives it away, but Batista wrestles it away. They're just better and faster at all the 50-50 balls. But now a chance for Atlanta City with a few Athletic players up front, pushed up front, but easily again, Gutierrez takes the ball off the City players. City, I mean, you have a player dribbling the ball down the field. You got a 2-man advantage, but you're not passing. You're not taking care of possession. You're giving it away easily and foolishly. And now you have a foul against you. So Georgia Athletic put the ball back into play here. And they've looked a better team in the last few minutes, despite being disadvantaged here at this point of the game. I'm sure Coach Joao is not real happy with what he's seeing right now. Should be dominating play. And here we go. We got a little space now through it, right down the middle. He's onside. It's going to be, and a weak shot from Flowers. He'll want that back. He could have buried that. That could have been the go-ahead score. As he tries to get through the middle here. And it's just too weak. Back to live action. Here we come through the mirror. Joe Musese is in the game now. And here goes Pano. Been a great threat down that right side. Probably one of City's better players, the 15-year-old. He's dribbling through a mass of red shirts there. But again, he probably needed to release that ball earlier. He attracted about 5 players over there on that right side. He looked great right up until he gave the ball away. Yeah, still a little pushing and shoving going on. A few words back and forth. Game picking up a little bit of spice. Clear it out. And look at the run. And Mbamio, he's got 3 players to beat, and the goalkeeper. It's going to be tackled out. Will still be a athletic throw, though. Here's Hernandez. He's got Baptiste there. He's going to go to him. Wrestled away by City successfully. Trying to get down this right side. Maybe start something. But again, he backed into him with a foul there. The athletic player. So it'll be put back into play by City. The way things are going, and again, little gamesmanship there, I think, from Hernandez. Mind games. That's the thing, when you have a team that is as experienced as Athletic, they will work on the mind as well as the physical in a game like this. Here's the ball coming across. Tomas Jimenez could not catch it from going out. I guess it's going to be a corner here. Yes. Another opportunity for Atlanta City. At some point, they're going to have to settle down. In these situations, they have an advantage because of the difference in number of players. Here's a nice soft touch in. Header tried to go in. Oh, and a shot there from the right side, but very, very weak. Very easy for Akari to pick out. And we'll take a look at that in a moment. It's a real opportunity for Atlanta City again, but just lacked the finishing. It's kept in nicely there by Batista. Here goes Tomas Jimenez. Tries to thread it through the Mbamio. It's going to be cleared out by Atlanta City. They take possession. They're actually going to play it out the back. Looking for, could not keep that ball in. And again, wasteful possession for Atlanta City. They really should be holding on to the ball and looking for a way to be patient and look for their chance to come through. There's no need to rush it when you have this type of advantage in a game like this. But it is Athletic on the front foot basically now. Again, still in possession. Long ball throw in from Mba. But City's going to get it back now. Here's Mejia down the right side. Taken by Marquez. The other direction. Hernandez is going to keep it in. He's got some players in the middle. Nice move to the left side. Tries to cut back, but is kicked out by Ralda. But it will be an Athletic throw. Athletic still looking the more threatening than the second half, despite down to 9 men. I know I keep saying that. I thought it would be a deciding factor, but in a different way than what I'm seeing right now. Gutierrez goes down, but it's deemed fair. And he's gonna, yeah, so the referee, he saw the foul. I think he was looking to see, will there be an advantage? There wasn't. So this is gonna be a free kick for Georgia Athletic in a fairly decent area here. A little high, would look maybe an arm, not necessarily an elbow, but an arm to the head. All right. Bit of a tense moment here. 72nd minute, still 1-1. Georgia Athletic with 2 red cards at this point, but looking the better team right now. Curled in, up and out. So there'll be a goal kick for Atlanta City. Put it back into play. Try to come down here to Gary Andy. Put out the ball at Mba, but it's going to be taken up again in the middle. Here's Mejia trying to thread it through, poorly executed. But he does get it to Gary Andy. Andy trying to get it through the middle. That's poorly executed. Here comes Tomas Jimenez. Trying to get it down there, a little bit behind Mbamio. Here's Gary Andy again. He sees an avenue through, handball from Mba. Mba kicks it away. Referee keeping one eye on that. It's going to be a substitute right now coming on. So, as a recap for the second half, it's not even really been even. I think, you know, when the second half started, they were already down to 10 men. Had another unfortunate red card for them here. Back again, long shot blocked. Long attempt at a shot blocked from Dewan. And Akari goes long down this left side, but it's going to go out. Try to get Mbamio involved. Let's see, Luis Quiroz is in now for Georgia Athletic. 74th minute. Throw in for City. Here comes Musese. Baptiste is going to take it back in the other direction. It's Ferrer. Here come Atlanta City back with it. Pano. Been a nuisance down that right side for Athletic, against Athletic rather, for most of the game. But he is a bit isolated, and he's not really connecting now, even with the good possession he personally has. And as we see so often today, I have to send the player back to the proper place to throw in. Here come Athletic again, trying to get it going the other direction. Wasteful passing from Atlanta City. They just don't seem to be able to calm down. I'm not sure what's going on from it. It's another substitute there for Atlanta City. I think it's Perales, number 13 player. There's Andy. Now City with the ball again. There's Perales with the ball, the substitute. Goes to Juan. City look a little disjointed right now. Here they come down the right side. Now they still have possession. Got Ralda trying to get it through the middle. He's got it. Ball shot poorly executed there, unfortunately. And it's going to be another substitute. We look at the previous attempt. I didn't get a chance to see the free kick from Athletic. Again, if they put some of these attempts away, it can get really dangerous for Atlanta City, despite the advantages they have in the game at this moment. Okay, for Akari. Athletic again, just faster, stronger on the attack. I don't know if this is a situation where you have a lot of youth and a little naivete going on. Another substitute tries to get it through the middle, cut out by Mba. And ball's going to be just Jonathan Delgado has come in with the long flowing locks of hair. He's going to be taking the corner kick. He is 13 years old, fellas. Back out. Here we go again. Oh, there's an opportunity for a break for Georgia Athletic. There's no Atlanta City players back in defense. That's Valverde being able to get it out for Atlanta City. That was a very good opportunity for Georgia Athletic to get a break, and they had numbers, believe it or not. Here goes Thomas Jimenez. He gets kicked. He goes down. Baptiste still has the ball. It's going to go in long. Cleared by Valverde if half-hearted. Both hands. Oh, some punches thrown, and that challenge. Yellow card is going to go to, I believe that's Baptiste. Is that Baptiste, number 5 for Atlanta City? Both players were fighting each other off with their arms, and Baptiste got a little hot under the collar, threw a punch, and there's going to, both players are going to get the yellow because they were both involved pretty equally. And he's pleading his case, but I don't think he has much more. So yeah, Jonathan Delgado, the number 12 player there with the long hair, 13 years old, coming through the Atlanta City Academy. He's been drafted into duty here due to so many of the first string players not available either through suspension or otherwise. And they've held their own. It's 1-1 for them. Atlanta City trying to pull themselves out of the relegation zone where they currently sit. with 4 games left after this one, I believe, for them. Plenty of games to do something about that, though. Here we go, Atlanta City trying to switch fields a little bit. Coming the other way. Substitute. Perales goes in to the other substitute over there, Delgado. We're talking about skillful player, despite his age. So many young faces out there. Here you go. He's trying to, can he get it? He gets a shot in. Oh, saved really nicely there. And Perales almost gets that opportunity to come in. We'll take a look while they do the substitution here. Oh, maybe not. They're going to go ahead and do a quick corner. Okay, they are going to allow for the substitute to come through. Again, see Delgado down this left side, crosses it over, gets it over to Andy, and then Perales. Nice shot, great save to keep the game level. In the meantime, corner didn't come to nothing. Here's another corner. Delgado cuts it in. Header coming in straight. But it's Georgia Athletic that comes away with it. But now it's going to come back the other way. Delgado again, the substitute, tries to cross it into the middle. He gets it in. Valverde tries to get in it. And he scored, but it's offside. And I believe, can't see who that is, but I believe the City player was standing in an offside position. That is Musese. He was standing in an offside position when the ball came to him, and he was able to slide it in, but unfortunately that was not going to be legal. So it'll be put back into play by Akari. City have looked much, much better in the last few minutes here. But they need to get to that next level and actually finish. Take these chances and put them in the back of the net. And here we go again. Flowers trying to get to it. Mba's going to come away from a battle in the middle of the field. It's going to be unfairly done, though. It's going to be a free kick for Athletic. I know Mba's a little bit of cramping in the legs, I think. He's up and ready to go. William Marquez on the ball. Another substitute for the second half for Athletic. But it'll be Akari that'll put it back into play here. The vibe of the game has not changed at all. Georgia Athletic is not sitting back trying to protect a draw here. There are red and black shirts up front, and they're making the opportunities happen right now. So it's anybody's ball game right now. Georgia Athletic is not playing like they're 2 men down at all. City has been playing better in the last few minutes, but they've looked disjointed for most of the second half, a little bit unorganized and wasteful in their passing. Here comes Athletic with men forward, plenty of men, but just now cleared. It looks like another substitute came on. Get him in just a moment. But here come Atlanta City coming down this left side. We got Musese. Going to be one-on-one with Mba. Mba sticks his leg in and does the job, but Musese's getting it back. He's got an opportunity. Oh, and the shot saved, and saw the collision there, and the Athletic player is going down. That's going to be Marquez. It's a tangle of legs that did it, and he's probably going to need a moment while he's doing that time. We'll see what happened here. Musese came in, got off balance, and he just rolled into Musese. It wasn't deliberate at all. Unfortunately, he just, in his attempt to get his balance back, he unfortunately rolled onto Marquez's leg, and that could be a dangerous one. I hope he's going to be okay. I think, let's see. Sorry, I'm going to look at that again because I think what it is you see he's going to lose his balance, which they say, and he slides in. Yeah, just his foot was planted, and say rolled onto him, and that could do bad things to your knee and ankle. It takes all that brunt. We got the athletic trainer out there right now taking a look. He's got the shoe off. And while we're doing that, maybe take a look at in the first half. There's that again a little too easily, but here come Atlanta City again. This is from the tries to click it through. Oh, high boot there from Victor Sousa. And it's going to be a straight red. Going to be a turning point. But it has not proved to be so much right now. It's still an even game. We're in the 85th minute now, 1-1. And I'm wondering if Athletic, and that's the thing, the Athletic do not look like they're sitting back waiting for or trying to hold out for a draw, a 1-1 draw. Looks like they want the whole 3 points. They have that ambition. Atlanta City look more like they're just not really organized, and they're not really taking their time with the advantages they have to pick apart the Athletic numerical disadvantage with them. But that might have to do more with Athletic, the way they're playing and the experience that they have. Again, we talk about the age of Atlanta City. And, you know, we started with 4 16-year-olds out there. Now we have a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old out there, another couple of 16-year-olds, another 17-year-old. And those things can make a difference. I mean, this is sort of a learning match for these guys. And it's valuable. I mean, that's why they call this league a pro development league. Here comes Atlanta City now. Got another, I think Prazeres is another substitute for Atlanta City. Here comes Delgado down the right side, the 13-year-old. Turning in. Oh, clear it out. There, I know Perales was trying to sneak in. Nice skip in. But unfortunately, his pass or his crossover was errant and went behind the goal. Another substitute coming on, 87th minute. It seems like this game is destined to end 1-1, despite the chances at both ends. But you do have the feeling if somebody puts it in the back of the net now, that might be it. With very, very little time left. And I think both teams could start, if this ends in a draw, both teams are going to look back and think about all the missed chances that they had in this match. Ethan Ruiz is another substitute to come on for Athletic. Here's Delgado down the right side, cuts in, trying to find somebody. He has found somebody. Musese by himself, he's come up lame after that shot. But Musese, again, that's an opportunity you have. You're going to find Atlanta City players with a lot of space because they have the numerical advantage, and that was one example of that. As Valverde trying to get it through, but he's given a difficult pass to Ralda, but I think the word for Atlanta City in the second half is wasteful. You don't want to give unnecessary chances, especially when you have all the advantages. Here comes Athletic. With all the chances, oh man. Yeah, coming back the other way, Jimenez almost had a avenue through there. One-on-one, Perales trying to work his way down the middle. But it will be a throw in for Athletic. Thank you to the photographer. Samba. Down it goes. Here's Jimenez trying to get it out to the right side. He's successful getting it to Quiroz. Tries using his footwork to get past his defender and does a good job of it. Jimenez down the right side. He's going to try to cross it in. Gets it through, cleared by Atlanta City. And here's Atlanta City. Musese with a chance to counterattack. He's got power down the left side. Athletic trying to get back. And challenge there. Still it's going to be a foul now. And Ba's going to be charged with a foul. Gives Atlanta City a free kick opportunity here. In a pretty dangerous position. Got the new substitute, Jonathan Delgado's there. And it's coming in nicely done, headed up and out by Mba. Coming back. Prezeris was the one who took that. It's another substitute that came on for Atlanta City. It's going to be a throw in. Marquez is going to throw it back in. Looks like he's recovered pretty well from the earlier collision that he had with Musese. Here comes Atlanta City coming back. Musese comes in through the middle. He's on his own. He's trying to get stuck under his feet, and it's gone in. Musese has scored. It puts Atlanta City ahead. And it's going to be 2-1 now to Atlanta City. Just pretty much on the stroke of 90 minutes after a free kick. We'll have to take a look at the goal a little bit later. Had a technical snafu with the stands here. But that puts City ahead 2-1. 90 minutes have expired. Now we're in extra time. That could be the hammer blow there. And there's some discussion. I don't know what it's about. And it looks like it's not anything about the goal. I'm sure that's going to stay. And we're back at it. And here come Georgia Athletic down the left side. After all that time in the second half, we saw a lot of play by Atlanta City that was disjointed, unorganized. But again, what matters is putting the ball in the back of the net. And now we're probably going to have some pretty extensive extra time. Delgado was almost getting it off of Mba. Mba was able to hold on to it. Now, here we come down this other side. Ruiz. Here comes Tomas. Jimenez is down the middle. He's put it down underneath the goalkeeper. He's gone under Velasquez, and he's rolled it in for the equalizer. Can you believe it? There looked to be nothing on, and I don't know if we got that again. We might have to. Yeah, he's gone through. He just gets behind the City defense, rolls it right under Velasquez, and there you have it, another equalizer. I didn't see either one of these goals come about at the end of this game. That's in the 93rd minute. Okay, now I don't know. Are we going to be surprised with anything else? I think there's going to be extensive extra time, I think. I didn't see an indication. I'm still a little bit in shock. I'm still in shock from the actual City goal that came largely against the run of play. Here's Musese trying to get it off to the right side here. And it goes out for a City throw. They're in a pretty good position here. 94th minute. Little high boot there, but it's not going to be called. Some hands on him, but he's trying to keep the ball from being crossed through. It's going to go out for a corner. Yeah, I apologize to the fans. I'm a little bit in shock. I don't know what words I can say. Particularly the City goal, largely against the run of play, and then City allowing Jimenez to get behind them so easily. And Jimenez, it was a very good finish, I got to say. Fully deserved from Athletic the way that they've played the second half with the disadvantage in men. Long ball down the left side. Is there enough time for either one of these teams to do anything now? 2-2. 95th minute. I think now we're going to start getting down to a minute or less of time left. We got yet another substitute, and that's Virgilio Pano, number 2, very small kid. Athletic on the ball, got space. Coming in through the left side. Oh, and a very, very critical intervention there by DeWan. And Atlanta City trying to come on the counterattack. Delgado trying to chase that down. I think Gutierrez has that. Emba has it very easy. He's going to let it go out. And that's going to do it. It's going to end with Georgia Athletic 2, Atlanta City 2. A very interesting game. A very strange ending to this game. Lots of drama that it kind of expanded in the second half. But Georgia Athletic probably look at this as a point gain, and Atlanta City's going to have to look at this as 2 points dropped, right now. So that's I guess you would want to say that's a fair result from what had happened, but it's going to have implications, I guess, as the other results come in, and we can take a look at some of the other results. So let's see, we got some scores coming in, and these will have an impact here. This is Kalanji played Georgia Revolution yesterday and defeated them 4-1 in a pretty thrilling game that was done by run by ASMG TV. But the shocker of the day was earlier today with North Georgia United FC getting their first win against UMA FC by the score of 6-4. This is a game played away at MOBA, which is UMA's temporary home for now. And what a great game. Emmanuel Lum with a hat trick. Maria Diaga, who's a candidate for the Golden Boot. He also had a brace. And it got North Georgia United, their first win of the season. But it's also a hammer blow to UMA FC, who are looking to try to win the division. They're competing in basically a 3-horse race at the top of the division. So that was a killer for them. And what compounded things for UMA is Dalton were able to defeat FC Atlanta. Atlanta United and SSL have been postponed. That's a game. SSL is involved in another competition, and they agreed with Atlanta United to postpone that game for a midweek later on in the season. And you just saw Georgia Athletic and Atlanta City in this game 2-2, with the game with Portros and Legends, which also has implications for the title race later today at Marietta High School, which is Portros' home field. So that's going to do it for today, and it's great to see A very lively match, and we look forward to covering the rest of this title race, playoffs, race for playoff spots, and the fight against relegation and the balance of the season. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, like the video. It helps our algorithm, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.